I do what I want, I do as I like. I know watch face, I no fear nobody, you. Eh? I no fear nobody, you. You know? You know. It's okay, I guess. Let's pull a deck. And okay, excuse me. Just in case you guys are wondering what's going on with my head wrap, this is like a bunch of scarves from my, you know, these boo dresses and how they become all these like tiny little interesting scarves that I don't know how you're supposed to tie your head with it. This is me like I combined like 3 of them together before to make this like cutie here. Be creative out here, you know. Be resourceful. So I'm going to pull a deck and see what the angels have for all of us, for the collective vibe. Message from afar. I'm going to read this one because I feel like specifically that's the vibe I'm getting. Alright, that was quick. Have the courage to live your dreams. Let all unfold from within your soul. Listen to your inner voice. Be yourself. Do what your heart asks of you. Live, speak, and breathe. Breathe your truth. Every situation you find yourself in is here to help you grow in love and wisdom. Always make the most of life. Focus on what you have, not what you don't. Be grateful. Show compassion for those less fortunate than you. Smile more often. Dance when no one is watching. Think about your eternal soul. Think about eternity. Think about heaven. Remember to smell the roses, to look up at the sky, to feel the earth beneath you and the endless universe that surrounds you, and the stars above you. Feel the breeze, the trees, and the love that fills and surrounds you. You are loved unconditionally. No matter what, think about no matter what, think about 1,000 years from now and 1,000,000 years from now. I mean, you really think about that, like 1,000 years from now, 1,000,000 years from now. I've really been feeling this energy a lot, like lately, like literally, like, okay, I'll give an example. Like some days ago, I was having like a moment where I was feeling like, oh, I wish this was this, I wish this was this, I wish this was this. So I brought out my pen and paper and decided to write about the things that actually is the things that actually is and it's okay. So I started to say, okay, because I wanted things to be different, I wanted things to be better, but then I started to realize like it already is better once I started to write down the things that that actually felt good, you know. I was having this feeling of scarcity there's this feeling that comes on when I'm shopping, when I'm buying stuff, right? You know, it used to be a thing growing up, like, you know, when you're trying to buy something, you're trying to buy that one thing that fits everything, so you don't spend money. So you're just like, what was that one thing I'm going to buy that will just cover everything? So it was that kind of vibe, and I'm just like, I was not feeling that energy at all. So I started to, and then it was pulling me down and taking me down like a negative down spiral. So I just brought out the pen and just like, you know what, fuck this, I get to go here and do this and do that and do that. I know shopping may be, you know, stressful because it's just triggering, that's all. You know, it's like it's just still something that I'm working through. You know, going to the store and just being like, okay, I get this. I don't have to think about, you know, I won't have to think about the price. I won't have to. That was one thing. That was the biggest thing for me. I said, I'm no longer going to be going somewhere to shop and I will now be looking at the prices first before I decide what to buy. I'll now first look at the price and be like, it's now the price that will determine if I'm going to buy it or not. I said I'm not doing that shit no more. So when I went out, I found myself like in that energy again. I wanted to get something, but I was like, you know, it was so triggering. It was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Growing up in poverty and scarcity is like a real thing. Like we have to actually work towards, like, because they come up randomly, you know, and yeah, so I just took out my pen and paper and I just started to write the things that I was grateful for. The fact that I was at the store, the fact that I have, I had the money to even buy the stuff that I was considering if I should buy, the fact that I always have more than I need, the fact that, I took a ride there and someone drove me there. Just the little things, like just the little small things. The fact that someone opened the door for me. The fact that there's air conditioning in the car and, Nigeria is really hot. That. The fact that there's music to listen to on the ride. The fact that there's sellers outside. You can buy stuff while you're in the car, even during traffic. That just shifted my energy. It was like, that's what basically I'm getting from this. Like how just looking at the little things, like just sun gazing. I've been doing a lot of sun gazing lately, and you guys try that. Sun gazing will literally help you to remove shit from your eyes. Like, I mean distortion. He will help to open your third eye, clear distortions, burn negative energy from your eyes. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of sun gazing, just like chilling under the sun. So also, if you want to look up sun gazing before you go do it, so you don't like go there and be staring at the sun and for too long. You're not supposed to stare at it for too long. You're supposed to stare at it, close your eyes and feel all the colors, all the beauty, all the love, and all the good energy. And and before you sun gaze, you can set an intention like, okay, I'm gazing at the sun, because the sun literally reveals shit. The sun is like the sun, it exposes things. So you can set an intention, before you sun gaze, and look up more on that. And also like sky gaze, and just looking at the clouds and looking at them and how they move. And it's so just those little things in life, and looking at water and how water just pours. Like if you're on a tap now, you're just looking at the water and how it's just like flowing, and all the bubbles are just bubbling together. Just those little things, they make life so much better. Like they make life so much more enjoyable, because sometimes we get caught up in the things like we want to achieve, things we want to do, the things of how it should be, and we just like the little things in front of us, they're just like, they now seem mundane. But those little things, if we're not able to enjoy those little things, how can we enjoy the big things? Because then when the big things come, there will always be more. That's life. There's always more to do, more to get, more to try, more to explore. So really, really just looking at the trees, feeling the air, like just go outside and let the wind just blow you, like things like that. It makes life so much more enjoyable. I'm telling you guys, just look at a flower or like a animal, just sit and look at an animal and watch them eat. Like I went to the zoo and I was watching donkeys eat, and it was so beautiful just to watch them just chew, and just look at them and how they are and how they interact with nature. It's like it's the best thing ever. Like those little things, how it's so cool that this matches this. And I just switched this painting, I just switched the background now, and just have to point that out. So yeah, the little things should literally be lifesavers, especially in times where like if you get triggered, or you have a memory that comes up, and you're just feeling a little dysregulated. Yeah, looking at fire and how it burns. Like you can light fire and sit in front of it and stare at the fire and just stare at the amazement of how it's burning and how the flames are moving, how the candle wax is melting. You can spray something in the air and just sit in it and smell it, and really, really just smell it. You know what? This energy is giving enchantment. It's giving like which is also another card for just being in the moment, right? Just being in the moment and just being in the moment and just like embracing life, embracing like the little things, looking at bugs and birds and how they function, just the mundane. Make the mundane good. Make the mundane okay. Make the mundane interesting. You get me? See? Just see how she's just like lost in whatever she's looking at. Do that. If it's you in the shower, do that. If it's you putting lotion on your skin, just let that be like your luxury, your form of luxury. Give yourself some little moments you just get lost in like a weird thing that you probably wouldn't like have done before. Just try it, you know. Just give it your attention. Just when you're pouring your water and your tea, just look at how the water is like moving. When you're taking your bath, when you're eating your food, like there's this one thing, you know, a lot of people like just do when we're eating. It's like most people eat and they're just eating, and they're not only eating, they're eating and doing something else, which is such a, it's interesting because then it distracts you from actual food eating experience, because eating is a whole experience, you know. You get to smell the food, you get to taste the food and the texture. Me, I'm such a texture person. I like textures in my food. I like to have a bowl with like 6 different type of foods in one bowl, like, or like 10. That's how, you know. So I like to like sit with my food and just be with my food, like me and my food, like, guys, you get me. As I'm eating, I'm feeling every bite, I'm tasting everything. That is such a blessing, because to eat and then be doing something else is just like you're shoving the food in, but you're not really there. You're not really observing the food. You're not really forming a relationship with your food, or I would say forming, but you're not really building a healthy relationship with food, which is what a lot of people do, because people be on the go, right? And I know that happens, and you gotta eat and you gotta like do stuff, but like I would say just find some time to just enchant yourself, let yourself be lost in the bliss of life. The little things, like when you spray your perfume, take your time. When you put your lotion on, take your time. When you see like a airplane flying in the sky, sit and look at it. Or if you see a bird, or you see like a rat, or I don't know about rats. You know, or I don't know, maybe you like rats, so I don't know. Anything, just if you see like a bug or insect, just stay and look. Even ants are everywhere, right? They literally be on the walls. If you put food here, you just see ants, they'll come out from, I don't know, ants literally, they're everywhere. You know, and just watch them, how they're, you know, interacting with the food, and it makes life so much better. Like it literally be the littlest things, the smallest things that make life so meaningful. Because after all of this, after so much like there's just so much, I feel like the word that's coming to me is pollution. There's just so much shit that doesn't even make any sense, but it's made to be seem so big, while the little things that actually fills our soul and make us feel connected to life, those things were just like nobody gives us credit for that, nobody gives us award for that, or validation. And so in this society, we've kind of learned to just let those things be, and those are the things that you need to fill your soul. Those are the things you need to feel alive. Just because no one's praising you, this society is literally reward culture is what we have going on. People do stuff hoping for the validation of it, hoping to get recognition, hoping to get praise, hoping to get validated from family, from friends, from the world. So if there's something that's not really like contributing to that energy, most people don't want to do it. But you cannot live on external validation. You can't live on that for so long. Shit has to come from within. So yeah, so just let the mundane interest you. Let the mundane be delicious as the big things, the huge explosive things. Let it be. Okay, so that's the message for today. And yeah, I hope you guys, this message helps someone out there. And if you're going through I want to say this last bit. If you're going through if you have PTSD, or like CPTSD, I guess that would be the right term, childhood post-traumatic stress, and like things you used to do in your childhood that used to stress the fuck out of you, right? Or that used to be stressed about. Like mine would be like spending money. Spending money used to be such a stressful thing growing up. Oh Jesus, like to just buy one thing, to just be like, I want to go here and buy one thing. I'd be like, no, I need to go here, buy the one thing that would cover this other thing, or like buy the one thing that would be good for this and this and this, so that like it saves money. Shit. So now when I would go to stores, sometimes I would still find myself like feeling like, ugh, I need to buy this so that I can use it for this. Or sometimes I just be like, you know what, fuck it, I need to just buy this now because they're too. Is either you're like stressed that you need to find the one thing that will cover everything, or you're just like, no, I need to just buy everything so that it's like hoarding, so that I can have it with me because I don't even know when I'll be here again. So if you're dealing with that, just be easy on yourself and be gentle with yourself and know that it's a process. And if you're going shopping, take a break. Shopping is actually sometimes stressful. Like walking around looking at prices. That's why I said I'm not looking at prices anymore. Abundance is my birthright. I am worthy of going to the store and just being like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Put it right there. I'm not checking the prices. I ain't got time for it. I'm not stressing myself looking at prices. What was the meaning of that? You get me? Yeah, I don't want to go to the store and I'll now take this one. How much is this? How much is that? How much is, that energy is it's so draining. How much is this? Before you buy something, be like, how much is this? How much is that? No, we're not doing that anymore. That's I'm gonna say that's last year, because I'm not doing that shit no more. If I'm buying something, I'm just going to buy it. Shit, I can afford it anyway. I know that I can afford it. So why am I going to be asking for the price and be stressing my brain? Or like, why would I want to, like, when you find an outfit that you like and you're like, I need to buy all the colors of the outfit because I don't know if it's going to go away. And that's like a form of scarcity in a way, because it's just like most times you probably only wear the one color most of the time. The rest you probably would not wear them as often. You probably would not even need them, so yeah. So if you're dealing with that, I'm sending you love. It's a process. Take your time. If you feel overwhelmed while you're shopping, take a break, sit down, chill, and then continue your shopping, or even do your shopping like in bits. You don't have to like buy everything in one day, or like plan all the errands in one day, because that would just induce stress in your body. Your body's just going to be thinking like, oh, I have to spend here, I have to do this, I have to do that. Yeah. Abundance way, man. We're no longer looking at prices. We walk into the store and we buy what we want to buy, period. We just pick it out and we pay for it. We're not asking for the price. Which price? How much is it? I can afford it. We always have more than enough. We always have more than enough. We always have more than we need. I always have more than I need. Like at every time. Homegirl gotta go. I will be back. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. Gang. My inner child is like livid. She's so happy. I love you, and I'm sending you guys all the good vibes and all the love and the support of the universe and all the abundance and all the good stuff and joy and bliss and happiness and fun. And do something fun today, by the way. Do something fun, do something unexpected, do something you didn't think of doing. You get me? Do something courageous. You are brave and courageous, so allow your bravery to flow through freely. Okay? I love you. Bye.